Greetings, entrepreneurs. My name is Michelle Raleigh, aka the Savvypreneur, and I wanted to come on today and just give you some tips about storytelling and adding them to your business. Because what storytelling does, it humanizes your business. It makes people connect with you on a deeper level than you just offering your products or services. So what I wanted to do is just take you through a couple of steps of maybe even how you got into entrepreneurship. Maybe it was something that you just love to do and it just kind of unfolded in your life and you was just this entrepreneur, even maybe in your childhood, maybe in your young adulthood, and it just something that blossomed over time. Or maybe it showed up as adversity. A lot of times as an entrepreneur, we don't just start out in this field of entrepreneurship. Sometimes things happen in our lives that causes us to be more creative or to use our gifts and our talents to basically bring us income. And sometimes it pushes you really into your purpose of what you were meant to do. Because working a 9 to 5, I mean, some people may love it, but I don't believe that was the course of how we are supposed to live our lives from paycheck to paycheck. I believe it is about building wealth for your family, something that you can leave to your children, something that you can build that is truly yours, that you feel good about. So let's go through the steps of sometimes how you may come into this space of being an entrepreneur and how you can share that with others. So this way you're connecting with them. You are sharing how you got into this space and maybe even some of the things that you're going through while you're in this space. Because truth be told, I mean, as an entrepreneur, you are taking a risk. It is not all rainbows and butterflies of you being an entrepreneur. A lot of times we go through those ebbs and flows of we may have a great day or a great week or a great month just to follow up by maybe no calls, no clients. And then we start questioning, is this something that we really should do or should we go back to a 9 to 5 job? But the whole point of it is that is how life is. Life has ebbs and flows and it has different seasons that, we can see a harvest, but then there's a season where it's wintertime and there's nothing growing. So let's just basically look at some of the ways that adversity may have showed up in your life. Maybe it was through a job loss. Maybe you got into entrepreneurship because you got a pink slip. Maybe the department was no longer, kept in place by the company, so they got rid of the department, which means you lost your job. Maybe it was a health issue. Maybe because of a health issue, it makes you now can't, be at a 9 to 5 job because of that health issue. You need to attend to that. So it kind of gives you more ways or more ideas for you to say, well, how can I put my gifts and talents? Maybe I have a degree in business, or maybe I have some type of skill set that I could utilize that could help me to bring in extra income. That's a story. That is something that I believe so many people don't realize. I remember this conversation I was having with someone who works at a job that she actually hates, that she doesn't get paid enough. She says she's barely making it even with that job. And she has all these skills. She has degrees from college. She has business skills. She has so many different skill sets. And I was trying to talk to her about how you can take those skill sets and you can create your own business from that. You can utilize that to basically grow your own business where you can be happy and you're not getting up day to day coming to a job that you don't like, knowing that it's not even enough for you to live off of. I mean, how depressing is that, right? So maybe the next thing is, I said health issue. Maybe you have to take care of an ill parent or a sick child. And that is a real thing. I mean, there's a lot of, children who are now taking care of their parents. They don't want to see them in a nursing home, or they don't want to, feel like, okay, my mother, my father took care of me all these years. I have to help them. Now, I know for some of you, I don't want to put everybody in a box. For some of you, that is maybe an option that you had to do because it is a big responsibility to take on that type of, situation. So I commend those who are doing that. But maybe because of that, you had to get creative in what you could do to bring in income while you're caring for that sick parent or that ill child. So now what connects us, and I just want to erase this real quick so I can get to my next point, is what connects us is adversity. And the reason why adversity connects us is because do you ever, if you're ever out, like say maybe you're sitting in a doctor's office, I don't know, maybe you are going to the, post office, or maybe you're in line and just conversations are going on, and you'll hear someone say something about, maybe, I don't know, they having this problem, maybe, the situation happened. So the first thing you'll say, oh, well, I know a lawyer who can help you with that. Oh, I know a doctor that you can go to that can help you with that. Oh, I know a remedy for that. Go to the store and buy this. So basically what they're talking about is something in their life that is uncomfortable. And we do this all the time without even knowing it. And we are giving them a solution to their problem, right? We're basically saying, oh, you know what? I've been through that. So this is what you need to do. I've been on that journey of, getting my health in order. So now I eat vegan, or now I eat this way. So now this has helped me lose weight. It has helped me with, I had type 2 diabetes. Now I don't have it anymore. I had high blood pressure. So you're basically solving someone's problem through something you went through, which is adversity. And we don't realize as humans, adversity connects us. And a lot of times we get frustrated, or we try to shun, these things that come in our lives, but it really connects us. And I'll give you just a brief example in my life. I had years back, I had lost a son. And now if I come on and I share to others, what that felt like, what was my process, then another mother out there who has lost a child, or, is going through that pain, me and them will identify because we have something in common. So that means that adversity connected us, and it made you look more real. I was just recently checking my emails the other day, and this business coach that I follow, and she was going through some health issues, and like I had put up on the board, so now she has a health issue. So she had to basically share with her audience of what now this health issue is debilitating. So she can't show up as frequently as she used to, and she can't do certain things within her business, but she's still going to be consistent as much as she can. So what does that do? That connects you more to her, because you're saying, wow, she's still pressing on. So sometimes that gives you the encouragement that you need to continue on your journey. So the next thing I want to basically talk about is how you can tell your story. Now, it doesn't have to be really deep and intense as, like what I shared as far as losing a son or things like that. I mean, some of these things are very personal, and they, bring up memories and things of that nature. But if you want to connect with your audience on a deeper level, you don't have to share every little detail. You can just basically say, this is what I went through, this is how I overcame it, and and this is what I can offer you through my product or service, whatever that is, whatever field you're in. For instance, I am a business coach, a digital marketer. So I can tell you, in the beginning of this journey, there was a lot of mindset issues. I wasn't putting myself out there. I was afraid to put, my products out there for fear of being rejected, because those are things that sometimes we face within our life. So we don't want to be rejected by the masses. We don't want all these people on social media that we don't even know to reject us even more. So sometimes we are behind the scenes doing a lot of busy work, but we're really not being productive in our business that's going to get us to that dollar amount. So the next thing I want to talk about, and this is going to be the end of it, is when you tell your story, it doesn't have to be basically a life-changing thing. It could. It depends on how much you want to share and how much you're comfortable with sharing. But just like you would see with certain, and I'll use Disney for example, they have a storyboard. Whenever they are doing any type of like cartoon or any type of movie or whatever, they have a storyboard. And so it's a progression. They started here, this is, the beginning. And then this is, beginning in the next phase of that. So that could be like the plot. And then that could be, another part of it. And then this could be, the end of it. But we know that we're still living, so we may have overcome something, and then we do have an end to that story, because now we have an outcome. And that's what we want to share with our audience, is the outcome of what we've persevered through. If you are still in the trenches of that, share that, because I believe it's a day-to-day process. And when you start sharing that, you will help others to know how to navigate in their lives of what they're going through. And then through your products and services, then you can offer that to them. For instance, the things that I am offering to my target market is what I'm doing within my business, where I'm seeing momentum, where I'm seeing and getting results. So if I can get results for myself, then guess what? I can get results for my customers and my potential clients, as well as you can do for your followers. So now, when you go through your storyboard, it doesn't have to, it could be something like a life-changing event. Now, excuse me for my writing, because I'm not really trying to have great penmanship on the board. So it could be a life-changing event, or it could just be a day. I'm sorry, my marker. A day-to-day event. Not that you got to come on every day and share what is going on in your day. You can share something. For instance, I went out one day and I was running some errands, and in the midst of me running some errands to get back home and do some work, I caught a flat tire. So I took a picture of it and I posted it on my Instagram, and I basically said, sometimes we have setbacks and we can get so upset and say, oh, this is money I didn't, bank on spending. This is, we can allow a situation in our lives to basically put us in a mode of being overwhelmed or being frustrated because this event just smacked us in the face, and now we're kind of distraught about it. But we have to learn every part of life is, a teachable moment. How will you handle that? How have you matured from maybe years ago? It would have been something where you would just, the whole day would have been ruined, where now you're looking at it from a standpoint of, life happens, and this is just something that happened in the course of my day. I'm not going to get bent out of shape over it. So you can tell that story. It doesn't have to be so intense. It doesn't have to be so deep, but it can be something that is connecting you with your audience on a deeper level. So my name is Michelle Riley, aka the Savvypreneur, and I help entrepreneurs with tips, tools, and strategies to grow their business. And you can follow me at michellecriley.com. And if you want more content from me, then you can go ahead and click that subscribe button, or hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get more videos when I upload them. So thanks for watching and have a great day, and I'll be with you in the next video.